It is April 10th, 2022, and today we are hiking the Collins Gulch Trail, which is part of the South Cumberland State Park in Tennessee, and made it so far to the sign. Up here it's not so evident, but they're beautiful wildflowers in bloom. It's a festival here called Trails and Trilliums. So we hope to catch some good wildflowers on our hike today. So we've been hiking, I would say, a pretty moderately to hard boulder trail just to get from the entrance down to this first falls. I believe it's called Cedar Falls. Here's the Cedar Falls. There's a trail that runs right above the falls, but this is the first really good view of the falls that we can see coming off of this trail. Goes on up. Above these lower falls is this larger fall, and I'm going to zoom in. It comes down into the creek here, but then falls. They're here. Beautiful. Beautiful. Little closer look at the falls and the scale, and then where I've come under this rock shelf, this trail along here. There's a little footbridge we're gonna cross next to keep going. Okay, we're still on the trail. These are our first wildflowers. They're purple. I don't know what they are, we'll have to look up. But there they are. This flower is called a purple phacelia. So this is a white trillium along the trail. They're mostly reds that we've seen, but this is a beautiful white one. And here are some trout lilies along the trail. They're hardly ever in bloom, so if you can catch them, it's a stroke of luck. Some more trout lilies in bloom. They're called that because their leaves are almost like spotted like trout, along with some white, we think Helvetica. This one has white trillium, and here is a pink trillium.
Wonderful.
Lots of wildflowers in this valley. Almost like an alpine valley
Uh-huh.
with all the flowers. A little shady area with some of these red trilliums that are a little different. Blowing in the wind. Okay, we came to this part of the trail that is full of larkspur. Just this purple flower, dark purple, and it's mixed some with the light purple, which is the wild phlox. Mixed with the larkspur is this, we think it's a poppy, a yellow poppy on this rock down the same valley. And here's a Virginia bluebell that we've just found the first one along the trail. This rock outcropping has a bunch of Dutchman's breeches, and you can kind of see how they look like pants a little better hanging from the line in the wind. This whole slope has them. We've come to the end of the trail here and made it to HorsePound Falls Trail. Here we are at the bottom of HorsePound Falls. There it is. It's pretty wide. Pretty clear stream. And then we'll head back and go back through all those wildflowers and be back in our car about 2.5 miles.